Hi friends, MD Vegan. Summertime is ice cream time. And I make a blitz ice with bananas at the base. And you can make a banana ice cream just like that. It's a wonderful thing because you need a food processor when you want to have these perfect ice scoops. When you use that tool, you have to use this processor. A blender, you can also make ice cream with bananas. Here with a blender, here are the bananas. I always cut my bananas in slices when they are ripe. I get a bunch of bananas every week, and when they get ripe, I cut some of them into pieces or without the peel, freeze them, because then when they are cut into small pieces, slices, I can portion that. Because this is not all I have, there's some remaining in the freezer, and I could make an ice cream just with these bananas, nothing else. It will be a super delicious ice cream, and you can have a different flavor if you have a riper or a less ripe banana. It makes a big difference. Sweeter, less sweet, more banana flavor, less banana flavor. Really, but you have to use this tool with the S blade when you want to make ice scoops, balls. This is the S blade, and it turns slower because in a blender it goes very fast. The blades are small, very fast, and they would turn the bananas into a liquid. You still have an ice cream, but it's too runny to make nice little balls. I'll show you in a moment what it looks like. So now I have the banana base here. That is 3 cups or so, or maybe more, I don't know. It's a lot. You can eat a lot. It's like a breakfast, just fruit. It is wonderful. Yeah. You can also put, for example, almond flour or cashew flour into it. You have a creamy ice. Wow, so many ways. Today I put apricots in there. And here I have the same amount of apricots here. I guess you could also blend only apricots. The same amount about, maybe a little bit less, but it's about the same. I froze them, of course. You have to freeze them. Once you take them out of the freezer, I would say you have about 5 or 10 minutes to put them into the processor and to begin, because when you wait longer, they begin to melt, and then you have no more beautiful scoops. So this is a timing question. You have to be fast. But as the apricots have a sour flavor affinity, I would say, I need something sweet to make this ice cream delicious. That's what I believe. I didn't try it before. This is date mousse. And date mousse is perfect to put it in the food processor. You cannot put dates in there. They would not be creamy in the food processor. That would take a blender, and that you can't make these nice scoops with a blender. That doesn't work. So date mousse is perfect. I use my blender to make the date mousse. How I make the date mousse, you can watch it in another video. These are maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of date mousse. Totally up to you if you want it sweeter or not, or less sweet. The bananas are already sweet, depending on how ripe they are. But I want a little more sweetness. I want a date in there. I like the date flavor. Let's see what happens when I process all this together. So bananas and apricots, same amount, ripe fruit. And then as the apricots are a little bit sour, that is their nature. You don't taste it as sour, but it is, if you combine with other fruit, I would call it sour affinity, flavor affinity. That's why I put some dates in there, some date mousse in there. Let's see. That looks pretty cool. I have a lot of ice cream in there, so it took a long time. You see what it looks like. There are still some small pieces in there, because it's a lot of ice cream that takes some time to have all the pieces processed, but it's pretty much done now. I quickly taste it, and I've made this one before. Let me see. Yeah, the texture is wonderful. Very nice flavor. Let me see. I processed a little bit longer. Made a little bit creamier. Wow. Yeah, I need to be cool because when it's too little, the flavor doesn't come through so much because there's too many ice pieces, but yeah, it looks better. Yeah. Now we're there. I get out my blade. I was showing all these beautiful scoops I get with this tool. That's a wonderful toy to use. Now, see, these are beautiful ice cubes, and you don't get that in the blender. They run away, the ice cream runs away because they're too fast. At least in my knowledge, it never worked with my blender. Maybe your blender is different. Maybe worth a try. Not everybody has a food processor, but what I can tell you is a food processor for this is a very, very good tool to make this fast blitz ice, I call it. Yeah. Usually you have to make a ice cream in an ice machine. You have to liquefy everything, you mix it together, and then you can freeze it in the ice machine, where then you stir it all the time. Oops. And then, yeah, have a nice, wonderful ice cream. But here you can do that also like this. Isn't that beautiful? I have to go run now because running away, I want to take a photo and then enjoy it. It takes some time, so I have to be fast. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Make your own ice cream. Let me know. Keep me surprised. And if you like my video, like, subscribe, Andy Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.